Hi guys, I am back with another video. This is going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 9. First off, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down there because we talk about The Walking Dead and other contents to this channel. So join the Walking Dead family. And before this is going to be an announcement. If you guys want to join ideals and discussion every Friday, I'm doing anything related to The Walking Dead from the episode just aired. An episode's going to be coming. So check out Friday, every Friday. It's going to be called Dead Friday. Just Walking Dead. And if you have any ideas, suggestions, let me know in the comments below. So let's dive into the review for episode 3. Overall this episode was really good. Very action-packed, very tense. And overall, I think each episode gets better and better, and I can't wait to see next week's episode and definitely the week after because it's 2 episodes left of Rick Grimes. So we're 2 weeks till Rick Grimes' demise to see Rick's face, and I just think this episode, this season's pretty good overall, and this episode proved it. And we see the opening of them at this place, and it looked like Justin does die, and with it's the big mystery the whole episode of who is taking out the Sabers. Is it Oceanside? Is it Jadis? Or somebody taking them out because they're like missing and dying and stuff like that. So I think he kind of deserved it because Justin was asshole or a prick about it, and we see that with that, and then we see with mostly Alexander just briefly the concept of Rick, Michonne, and Judah, with Rick waking up, going downstairs, and put his hand on a handprint that honors Carl, with Carl and Judah's handprint. Then Rick goes outside to the garden where they are real bitten, and he goes to this spot, and it is, I think this is Carl's grave. He puts a marker on his grave, and I think overall we're seeing Rick, he's trying so nobody he don't want to lose nobody, and he's honoring that. He talks with Carol about it ain't people that we recently lost, it's overall. And he tells Carol like he thinks about killing Negan, but he has to see the bigger picture of building the future. So it'd be the people are living, we're against the dead. Like it was really what was overall when the series began. The living is fighting the dead, and that's what Rick sees it. So we see a real good moment between Judith, like I said, with Judith, Maggie, Michonne, and Judith. The whole concept of them going having a picnic, going walking around, and them playing stick swords and reading books and going to the doctor. Cause that's what one concerned about. What Rick was concerned about was Judith's cough and Michonne too. And it was just really intense with them trying to rebuild a future after so much loss and all this war and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting to see it, because it was kind of hinting that they're going to try for a baby. It'd be interesting with everything happened with Rick's demise. It's going to be a surprise if Michonne is pregnant. I don't know, that's just my theory thrown out there. Let me know in the comments if you think that too. But their good moment cut short with I can't think his name, but it's one that Alexander did, coming and telling them about their big problem with Justin is missing, and they found him dead, and that the Savers are not happy, and our people's not happy to get Rick to come over there and all that stuff. So yeah, we see a real big we see Maggie and Kyle with some food to bring to the camp, with it run into some of the Savers with Jed, Lori, and Rod, and a couple others are missing Justin. But soon after, with the really hard with the hard tense between them, they find him and they start the big old rot with the Sabres wants to have protections because they de-armed them after the war. So I really understand with them not having weapons, but you can't have all the Sabres have them because some of them are not on board with them and some are, but stuff like that. So Rick comes in with, like, on the horse and telling them that I think some of the Sabres are respecting Anne is the one that killed the Sabres, with Daryl being the problem and stuff and like that stuff. So all that stuff, and so Rick talks to Father Gabriel and asks him about Aunt, and a lot of people, I expect it was Aunt or something like that, but it later out it didn't. It's not. It's a whole different ball game right there and all that crap. So Rick goes asks Daryl, and Daryl, they have like a hit conversations about Rick wants Daryl to try, and Daryl's like, why should we let them there? Because Glenn ain't, and Sasha and Abraham. He keeps on like, these people don't get to see it, why should they? And Rick tells him at the end, like, he's like, you let me live because I strapped your brother on top of the roof, and that just represents like, you let me live because what I done to Merle back in season 1 with him strapping him and then all that stuff, but stuff like that. So we see them all split up to go find what was going on because a rot has went missing. So they had to find where rot's at and stuff like that. We see him with back and forth with Daryl and Maggie and all that stuff, but they still are mystery. And with Rick and Carol, like I said earlier, we see them talking about how Carol's like, I just wanted to end them so to get over it, and then that's what it was. And Jed and the other third person wanted with Carol hauling up with her knife to her thoughts, like all this, but Carol steps in and stabs him, but with all that stuff, and that was very interesting to do it, but you had to put some order out. You can't let people step on you. But besides that, with Maggie and Daryl goes finds where it was, and it was Oceanside was killing these Sabres because of what the Sabres done to them and stuff like that. But so they kill a rot. They said after a rot that was done, that's why they was killing search Sabres, because search Sabres were there when Simon with them coming up and kill all their men and people and their mother and all that stuff. So all that was very interesting, and I hope this solves the problem. But we lost the Sabres. Sabres are done, so they went back to the sanctuary because of what I guess they know who done it, or they found out by Raw. I don't know. We'll probably see it in the episode's future on. I don't know. But yeah, I wish Carol and Rick took out Mud or Jed or whatever his name is. I wish they killed him because he might be a bigger problem in future episodes. But we see with Anne and Father Gabriel with still the big mystery about the helicopter and what's A, what's B and stuff like that. And I will go in more about more depth of that in the episode this week. If you go be checking that out, I will go in more depth with the helicopter and with A and B and what that means and stuff like that. So with that, that's still a big mystery of what the heck. And yeah, so she knocked Father Gabriel out, and we'll be like, what she's gonna do with him now. So overall, I'm very can't wait to see what's next for the episode and stuff like that. Let me know what your thoughts about this episode 3, and don't forget to go check out my review. My prediction will be up for next week's episode, be coming up, and some more major topics will be I want to dive in more. And don't forget, for Friday be Walking Dead Friday, or aka Dead Friday. So go check that out, and if you got any ideas of topics you want me to go over before Friday, let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.